shoot around first. Fuck the shoot around. Let's advance. Rookie year, first NBA game. 1 of 8. Okay.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Holland along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Here in Memphis, we have an interconference matchup with the Grizzlies looking to create some cheers for this crowd. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Okay, we're going to skip through this bullshit. Mo Williams. He excelled at knocking down free throws, don't gamble on blocks, and stealing the balls in his hand. Good at finishing inside around the basket when his feet are set. Use L2 to body him and force him out of the paint. Weaknesses. He struggled to defend players with the ball. Press L1 to call for screens and get yourself a good look on offense. He's not known for stealing.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, there are all different kinds of pressure situations. This is about as nerve-wracking as it gets. But even so, I don't think it takes away from how much he enjoys it.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor. And Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve in his
good spacing.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid on anything when it comes to basketball.
Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock. Kevin, a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season.
Okay.
Second in opponent points per game, 6th in steals, and they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output each and every night. That grindhouse style really wore on teams. And guys, Courtney Lee, now having completed 7 full seasons, very much the same guy now as he was entering the league. A 3-and-D prototype who will most likely never be a plus playmaker.
Taylor kicks to Gasol. Unloads from 9, connects the jumper drop.
Yes.
Gasol's got his second basket of the night. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Jefferson. pick by Williams. Pass to Shumpert. The kick out to Williams. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue
Woo!
in the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And what a feeling it's got to be for this young player is that last bucket represents the first official score in the NBA from Taylor.
You know, you got to be happy for him. I mean, that's a great way to open up his NBA scoring account.
Well, everybody is happy to see him put the first points of his career on the board. Coaches, fans, teammates, everybody.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Williams.
Where we going, Williams?
Lee with the steal. Oh,
Where we going?
Shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Where we going?
Grizzlies lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter
Boom,
right
boom.
after this.
Yak 'em. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo.
Earlier we sat down with Freak and asked him about playing in his first NBA game.
You know, I've thought about this moment my entire life. Now that it's finally here, the feeling's pretty crazy. But I know it's just the beginning. I got a lot of hard work ahead of me to get to where I want to go, to be the best player and the best teammate I could be. But this is an exciting first step, no doubt.
You know, Clark, you don't see that kind of perspective for most rookies, do you?
You really don't, Kevin. I mean, I really like his approach to the game. What remains to be seen, though, is will that translate to consistent production on the court?
It's a
All
tie
right.
game in Memphis. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime.
Trying to
start
get
the
that
third
first
quarter.
sneaker deal. All right. Zach Randolph, bitch ass. Rudolph.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. I'm not going to single out any one guy because we've gotten contributions from all over the place. I can't say enough about the work you fellas did coming off the bench especially.
Okay.
On the other hand, I was happy with the pressure we put on them with our D and the steals we got out of it. Let's keep that heat on them. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade.
What a great game for Love in this one. He has 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers.
Oh,
as
shit.
well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And so here's Memphis.
Damn, back on the bench.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work.
I ain't even
all the way
playing no
down to the
more.
wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
Okay.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Marc Gasol. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before, but it never gets
Damn.
old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant
That'll be
motion.
me
He
next.
found those gaps in the D and made the most of his open looks.
Well, Marc Gasol is right in the middle of the conversation about the best centers in the
I
NBA.
do it,
Talking strictly about defense, well, Gasol is the conversation. It's just not about D, as we saw tonight. He got tremendous offensive game as well. Did you see that turnaround? Woo.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
All right. Let's advance.